installment of a surprisingly spectacular opening round series. And I think I heard my partner quote Usher circa 2001. Anthony Edwards ready to go. Obviously, John the other side. And Pops, Team Morant, and Usher. If you don't know that story, look it up, because we got a much bigger story that's developing I got to take you through. Specifically this game, Grizzlies in a hole. What else is new? Morant to the rack as his legend would continue to grow up over Malik Beasley. They're down, though, 11 heading to the fourth, which is no big deal. You might remember in Game 3, they were down 25-plus twice. Cat waiting. Got it. He's coming off a pretty poor performance in the games he plays well. They've won in this series. The games he's played poorly, they've lost. Pretty simple. Desmond Bane, that's the guy who Morant said deserved that Most Improved Player award. Hard to argue there. Grizzlies cut it to single digits. And then, nobody's going to talk about this guy, so I will. Brandon Clark, 21 and 15, is going to get lost in what was an amazing fourth quarter led by Morant. No, Clark, yes, on the follow. This team has done such a great job drafting. Clark and Morant are just two of the reasons the Grizz have cut it to a one-point game. Patrick Beverley, he can do more than agitate. He can score and put the Timberwolves up 3. There was a 28-win difference between these two. How is this even a series? Morant, top 2. Got it. Grizzlies have cut it to 1. Too small? I don't think so. Coming up big, Anthony Edwards. This has been his coming out party from the play-in moving forward. Wolves with breathing room up 3 with about 3 to go. Morant to the rack, draws one on Beverley. That would foul Beverley out. Morant would make both. It's a one-point game. Next time the Wolves have it. Towns. Oh, the give and go. Extra pass, back to Towns. And the Wolves are up 4 with under 2 to go. Trying to put the 56-win Grizz on the brink. Back tap. Morant. Bang! Grizzlies finally take the lead after entering the fourth down 11, grit and grind, and they're going crazy and they want to finish it. Wolves, final seconds. Edwards, yes, for the tie with under 4 seconds to go. And then Morant slips by Ant-Man. Jared Vanderbilt, no match at the rim. 1:11-109, 1 second to go. Wolves, miracle shot up and in from Towns. No way. What a thriller. Grizz by 2. Morant had 30. He called game.
Man, it feels good when you win. But me personally, I'm tired of it. Tired of playing from behind. Game 2, you see what happened, when we come out and, play from the jump. So we just got to have that mindset we had going into Game 2. Into, Game 6 and, not give them too much life. Go ahead and, come out and play hard, play with energy and, start early pretty much. But like I said, last 3 games, we haven't played our basketball, wasn't knocking down shots, but, we battled. Me personally, man, I'm giving it my all, man.
Can you take us through the last play?
Go get a bucket, Ja.
That was the old Doug Collins, give it to Michael and get the hell out of the way line. And by the way, Jason Tatum's like, bro, you left a second on the clock. First to win 2 games in his series and trailing by 10 entering the fourth. First team in postseason history to do it. I mentioned Game 3, they were down 25 a couple of different times. Much more on that final play and what it all meant with Tim Legler, who will join us, Max, here in just a second. What a start to SportsCenter tonight.
48 minutes. Takes all 48. We learned that last game. We just didn't get it done today. I think it's pretty simple as that, just 48 minutes. You got to play all 48 out.
Carl, you've had these guys on the ropes in 2 of these games now and could really be in control here. Just how is it disappointment right now? Is it frustration? Like, what kind of goes through your mind when you're just not able to close this one out?
It's disappointment, obviously. It's a tough pill to swallow. You feel like you got it, after all the mistakes made and everything like that. We hit a big 3 to tie the game up with 4 seconds, and you feel good. You feel pretty good about going into overtime and having a chance to win the game still. Just learning experiences.
Brandon Clark's obviously been a force on the boards there. What makes it so difficult to keep him off of the boards?
He just knows where to go. He's always in the right spot at the right time. You go up for a block, he's magically around right at the exact spot where the ball's coming off, and he has a knack for rebounding. And we got to box him out better, and we got to do a better job keeping him off the glass.
You guys have been down before and come back. Like, what's it going to take in Game 6 to extend the series and stay alive here?
48 minutes. It's going to take 48 minutes of pure desperation and an execution level that we've seen ourselves accomplish at times this year in games. So we got to be at our best. There's no more time. There's no more wiggle room anymore for us.
Carl, Pat, Vando have talked this year about how rebounding is such a want-to thing. In the fourth quarter, does there just need to be more of that at this point? Because it really seems like it was the difference in Game 3, and it was the difference tonight.
I got to watch the film. I mean, he just, in a way, they did what they needed to do. Collapse the paint, made people like me have to jump, put us in a rebounding disadvantage, and exposed it. It is difficult, because my job's still to protect the rim at all costs and trying to make them miss at the rim. But, I got to watch the film, I felt like a lot of times their offensive rebounds, especially Brandon Clark's, came off of misses, off of layups that were missed or dunks or blocks that were had, and they just found a way to be at the right spot at the right time. And, this game shows the difference between last game and this game, because we won. I feel like we almost won every 50-50 ball. In this game, I felt like they about 80 to 20%, 80-20 to us tonight.
Yeah, like you said, when they get to the rim, I mean, at that point, it really has to be like a 5-man effort to hit the glass there, right?
No, for sure.
Everybody's got to come in.
It's disappointing. It's disappointing. You're so close yet so far. So just got to pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off on this flight, talk about what we need to talk about, stay together, and get ready for Friday.
Talked about the 48-minute thing. That's the second time now in 3 games. Is that a stinging lesson to have to learn twice in a series?
I mean, it's a tough lesson to learn at any time, just because you feel, this is the playoffs, you feel like the game we've played today and the defense we played today and everything, I feel like a lot of us felt, from media to fans to ourselves, you feel like you would win this game. You hold them to 41%, 25% from 3, 66 from free throw. You should be coming in here talking about how great of a win this was, and you still find yourself on the wrong end of history, even shooting 45%, 43 from 3, and 88 from the free throw line. It's disappointing. Nothing else to say about it. Just 48 minutes. You can't be satisfied with a win until the buzzer goes off and the win's clarified and it's solidified.
Along those lines, how satisfied are you with kind of late game execution on the offensive end? Does that need to improve, or how did you? I mean,
everything has to improve. Everything got to get better from all of us. So, it's gonna be a team effort. We got to go. Like I said, we got to dust ourselves up and get right back to it.
Kind of, what's your sense of the mood of the team? Is it similar to Game 3, kind of in the immediate aftermath of a loss like this?
I mean, people disappointed, but what I love about these guys is we got a lot of competitors, so we're already fired up for Friday, and we're ready. We're looking forward to the challenge.
Carl, in the fourth